What's going on, man? It's Erv-Daddie from Street Royalty Magazine, live on location right now. Listen, let's get into it. We're going to dive straight into this. UFC 202, Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz. Let's recap it really quick. Here, listen, the first fight, I had Nate Diaz being able to win the fight easily. Second fight, I don't see Conor being able to do anything differently other than maybe being able to stay in the ring a little bit longer. Even if he has studied and practiced jiu-jitsu from the time he lost all the way until now, he still won't be good enough to be able to be on the ground mixing it up with Nate. He just won't. Nate Diaz, time off, relax time, triathlons. Nate training with championship boxers. Nate training on the ground, jiu-jitsu with top level practitioners. I just don't see Conor being able to pull this off. Conor is elite in his division. Not an elite fighter. Elite in his division. It's the difference. So I'm looking forward to seeing tomorrow. Conor is great with a lot of things that go along with the business of fighting. You know, being able to promote himself, being able to hype the fight up, to make people want to get into it, being able to put money together. He's the face of the UFC right now. Dana White and them, they love Conor McGregor right now. You know, he's the face of the UFC. When Ronda was around, they love Ronda. She was the face of the UFC. You know, she just kind of has something that people are attracted to, the same way that Conor does. So they love Conor. They would want to see Conor win. It would be good business for Conor to be able to win in the UFC. It'd be good business. They don't feel like, that they would be able to market Nate the same way that they can market Conor. You know, Nate isn't a big talker like Conor is. But Nate has a huge fan base, me being one. Nate has a huge fan base. It's going to be a sad day for the UFC tomorrow if they want to see Conor win. I don't see Conor winning anywhere. I see him suffering another defeat to Nate. I think if Conor and Nate fights 10 times, Nate is going to win 10 out of 10. That's just the way that I see it. If Conor truly was an elite fighter, he would find a way to win. The very few elites that were able to go from a lightweight, whether it be in MMA or whether it be in boxing, say that a couple times. Whether it's in mixed martial arts or whether it's in boxing, there's only been a few that have been able to go up from the lower weights and fight weights up and still win and actually even become champions. You take people like Roy Jones Jr. when he fought John Ruiz. You know, he went up, fought John Ruiz at heavyweight, had a brilliant plan, and whooped him easily. You know, you take elite fighters like Floyd Mayweather, champion in multiple different divisions. Always found a way to win. Always found a way to win, whether they bigger, stronger, faster. So if Conor want to be in the likes of fighters, not just mixed martial arts, but if he want to be in the likes of fighters that are elite fighters, not just elite in a division, but elite fighters, he has to find a way to win tomorrow. And he got a tall task on his hands, man. I'm telling you, a big task. The cards are completely stacked against him. If he can pull this off tomorrow, he'll learn the right to do the things that he do and talk the way that he talk. I see the fight ending the same way it did the first time. Either a submission or a knockout. Might even be a knockout this time because Nate can win the fight standing or Nate can win the fight on the ground. Conor, get your rest. Hope you got a brilliant game plan. But just like the first time, it's Erv-Daddie from Street Royalty Magazine, live on location. I'm always take you where you want to be, let you see what you need to see from Street Royalty Magazine. Erv-Daddie, Nate Diaz, over Conor McGregor. Second time, follow me.